George and I, there's George over there. And just here is someone who's very, very sleepy. In fact, George...
She might be a bit camera shy, she just turned away.
George
That's a first.
has got a fact about Lola today.
Fact today is the Lola's very sleepy.
The Lola is...
It's a sleepy fact, and it's an obvious fact, but Lola she's been running around all day on the beach and doing family stuff, and she is very, very tired. Hang on, let me show you where we're at. We're in the rising sun.
I'm not going to put on...
We're the only people that are in this room because
Don't put them on camera.
clearly we've upset them.
Give them camera time. Oh, come on.
There's Vicky
We've
and
just been playing Imposter.
we've been playing a game called Imposter that George found us. Tell us how it works.
I mean, I've seen it all over TikTok. Basically, so 3 people get a word, 1 person's the imposter, and you need to say words that are relatively close to that, and the imposter has to try and fit in.
Lola's been playing
It's
as
also
well.
called Chameleon, because there's a card game of it.
Oh, okay.
Lola's been playing it, and she thinks this is a brilliant game. So there we are. We're at the Rising Sun. I don't know if anyone else is actually in the building, or if
I expect there's some people in the
I don't know if there's been an apocalypse and literally we're the only people left. But there it is. You'll spot over there when you come in and visit the Rising Sun yourself. There's a copy of my book on the windowsill, and there's another one here.
And if you can see, we're
in oh, look at this.
we are literally where George and William started the inventor.
Boom.
Who's George and William? Who are they?
They are the stars of the show, as is
I think I know that.
as is Lola. We're going to be going to bed soon. We're going to have another round of Imposter first. Then we are going upstairs to get ready for bed. We'll catch up with you tomorrow. Say goodnight to everyone, Will. George, say goodnight to everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Excuse me.
Oh. William and I. There's William. Isn't he He was gorgeous before he pulled a funny face. Look at him now. We're at the Rising Sun. Look at this. We're here. They've got these scattered around the Rising Sun.
Yeah, but you shouldn't read them. You should buy and read mine.
They're here. They're all round the Rising Sun. You'll find this book, and William's even in it. And Lola. There's Lola there.
Listen. These. But they don't have my book in here. You should buy my book instead of it.
William's book is called William's Wild World: Secrets of the Seashore. Time now for William's joke of
I'm a Stody here.
William's joke of the day.
So, my mom
Thank you, love.
was in a room with me and was in an elevator with me. So I asked her, "Can I smell your bottom?" And she said, "No, you cannot." I said, "Must be a fever."
Yeah. There's Vicky, there's Lola there. It's our last night here at the Rising Sun. So we are heading up to bed in a short while. We've just finished our dinner, and Lola's down here. And we're going to catch up with you tomorrow. William and I, there's William, and there's Lola down there, and there's a bag of poop. We're in Mevagissey in the harbour. Behind us, hang on, let me show you, in the Kelly's ice cream shop, Vicky and George are busily ordering the ice creams. William's having, what flavour are you having?
Bubblegum.
William's having a bubblegum ice cream, even though he never eats them.
Excuse you?
Don't play with the poo bag.
I wasn't.
So we're in Mevagissey. This is exactly... If you pick up a copy of the book, The Legend of St Mawes, you will see a picture of all the children here, looking across the harbour, in the picture, in our book. And they're literally right here. So William would like to say, pick up a copy pick up a copy as fast as you can.
I wouldn't like to say that though.
Because he's very supportive. Let me just quickly show you around. Look at, oh my goodness. Will, come and show us. So William has got his bubblegum flavour. George is over there with his whatever flavour he's got. And we're just making our way now back through Mevagissey. George and I, George right there, we're in Mevagissey. Look at this, we're at the Fountain Inn, which is really, really old. Very right. This is nice. Look, St Austell's Brewery own.
Which one is it?
The historic Fountain Inn. Well, St Austell Brewery are the same people who own the Rising Sun.
Oh, right.
Where we are staying in St Mawes. They also, let me get George in to see this. They also, St Austell Brewery, own the, oh crikey, what's the name of it? The little pub in Branscombe down by Nan and Bamps.
How am I supposed to know that?
So it's lost me for a minute. But there we are. This is nice. We're at the Fountain Inn and it's super old. We are now having a little wander. George has left me because you know what he's like. There's Vicky. There's Lola. There's William. Vicky likes to have a little look in here because they do an awful lot of Jellycat. And Vicky is a big fan of the Jellycat. And this is lovely Mevagissey. It's proper nice Mevagissey. Look at this. And there, just down there, is the harbour. So you can take a proper look around. This here, Cornish deli and bakery. Vicky and I.
And me.
And William, thank you.
No, I said that.
Oh, he said that.
No,
We're
I said that.
we're in the Rising Sun in St Mawes, as you can probably imagine. Joby has just very kindly delivered us a couple of decaf lattes because we've been sat down here some time. We're waiting for George to come down. He was in the shower and we're just waiting because that is, when you've got a 14-year-old, you spend a lot of your life just waiting, don't you, Vicky?
Yeah, but I tend to spend a lot of time waiting for you as well, so
Me too.
You know.
Oh.
just saying.
And I spend a lot of time dying because you're
What?
So there we go. So this is where we are. We're in the lovely lounge area here in the Rising Sun in St
I
Mawes.
also spend a lot of time dying because he farts a lot and it smells horrible.
It was
Well,
absolutely.
there we are.
There was no need for that, was there? It really. I was doing a lovely check-in to tell you all about the lovely Rising Sun, and then William lowered the tone drastically. However, what is lovely is if you come and think to yourself, do you know what? I'm gonna sit in here in the lovely lounge area quietly, and look what you could pick up off the. Look at this. And the author of this yarn has written inside, look, he signed it inside, and it says, "You are literally right where our adventure happened, the Rising Sun." And it's true. This here is where the kids sat. It's in the book. This is where the kids sat and they discussed their adventure. And that wall there, really, we need to replace those pictures with a nice piece of artwork all about when the Majestic sunk. But if you read the book, you'll understand what I'm talking about, won't they, Vicky?
Yes, Brett.
Yeah. So that's nice. We're gonna have our cup of coffee now. Look at this. Look how lovely this is.
It's lovely in the winter when the fire's warm.
Oh, it's so cosy in here on a winter's evening with the fire roaring and just chilling out, reading a really good book.
That one.
Yeah. You can pick copies of this up, by the way, on Amazon, or alternatively, you could pop into Fudge and More in the high street and grab yourself a copy in there because they've got some too. Everyone's a bit vicious today.
To be fair, one dog was actually smelling the willy the other day.
Ah.